Good evening. We are met tonight to interview the various blood cells which one can find in circulation so that they can tell us a little about themselves. We begin with a simple question. What makes you distinct from those other blood cells gathered here? How could someone recognize you compared to the other cells?
Hello, I'm a red blood cell or erythrocyte. I'm fairly easy to recognize since I'm the only blood cell here which lacks a nucleus. My nucleus got ejected in the bone marrow. I also now am biconcave. I have a depression on each surface because of this ejection of the nucleus. I have a red color because of the pigmented molecules hemoglobin which I contain. Perhaps the easiest way to recognize me is just to realize that I am the most abundant cell in the blood. More than 99% of all the blood cells are red blood cells. Me.
Hello, Neutrophil here. It's bloody easy to recognize me, mate. I'm one of those polymorphonuclear leukocytes. See, I can split my nucleus into a couple of lobes. 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6. These lobes are connected by chromatin of DNA. Not only that, I'm a granulocyte, you see. My cytoplasm is full of maybe 200 little granules. They take up a lilac stain when the right stain is applied. So that's me. Lots of lobes in the nucleus and fine lilac granules in the cytoplasm.
Well, I say, it's quite easy to recognize me, the eosinophil. My nucleus splits into some lobes, perhaps 2 or 3, but I have these very prominent granules in my cytoplasm. They take up a red stain from the right stain, and therefore I have these bright red dots distributed throughout the cytoplasm. That's how you would recognize me.
Well, my cousin the mast cell and I differ in where we mature. I mature in the bone marrow, and thus I am a blood cell. The mast cells leave the bone marrow in an immature state, and they mature elsewhere in the body, such as connective tissues.
I'm huge. That's how you get to recognize me. I'm so big. I'm the biggest white blood cell there is. I'm 2, maybe 2.5 times the size of a red blood cell. Now, I'm not a granulocyte. My granules, while I have them, they don't take up stains. And so I'm an agranulocyte. You don't see stained granules in my cytoplasm. My nucleus has a kidney shape to it. That's another way that you can recognize me, the monocyte.
Hello, I'm a lymphocyte. I'm the smallest of the white blood cells. I'm only about as big as a red blood cell. I hardly have any cytoplasm whatsoever. Just mostly nucleus, maybe with a little dimple in it. Sometimes it's even hard to see the cytoplasm surrounding the nucleus, but it's there.
Hi, I'm a platelet. The easiest way to recognize me is my small size. I'm not really even a cell, just a fragment of a cell, and so I'm just a fraction of the size of a red blood cell, although there is some variation in size. I don't have a nucleus or anything else really obvious in my cytoplasm, just vesicles of clotting factors that take up the stains of the right stain.